Hey guys, Swordsman here once again. We got some more Xbox gameplay. This was actually the game that immediately followed up the game that I used with the mortars, with the triple kill and the mortar and stuff like that. Same lobby, same players, same fun stuff. This video, however, is going to basically be the sort of a PSA about this wonderful thing called mobile armored spawn systems, and that's kind of what this little AMTRAC has become for me, especially on this map. Now, when you look at an AMTRAC, especially from the point of view as a defender, there's these slow, lumbering RPG magnets that they're not dangerous. They're just there to get people onto the ground, right? I mean, they're nothing to take seriously. You can kind of just ignore them once people hop out. Their only purpose is to be glorified taxis. I mean, never mind the fact that RPGs barely do any damage to this thing. Never mind the fact that that RPG just detonated right beside me, and my AMTRAC is still at 100%. I mean, they're harmless. There is absolutely no point in killing these things. But I have taken to using these things as basically a mobile bullet shield, as well as a heavily armored mobile spawn point. The recon spawn beacon has nothing on this thing. We drove up to this MCOM, we planted this bitch, and now they're here to disarm it. But we're still here. We are still in this. So I hop out for the time being, just kill him, trying to disarm, and hop right back in. Why? Because I like all this armor. I mean, look at this. These guys can't hurt me. Hop out here, kill him, the MCOM blows up, pistol whip him, and down he goes. Okay, okay. Now here's where most people would just run about their way and just ignore the fact that the AMTRAC is sitting there. Now the enemy team has realized we've gotten out of it. It is not moving. It's not looking very threatening. They're just going to let it sit there at full health. I mean, why take the time to kill that? Why would you waste your rockets in destroying that, or your C4 or a mortar, when, I mean, it's just a taxi, right? I mean, there is absolutely... Oh. Wait a minute. Whenever somebody on your team is in a vehicle with empty slots, the entire team can spawn into that vehicle. Wait a minute. Does that giant hunk of armor equal a safe spawn point for most of your teammates, while being horribly, horribly neglected by the enemy team? Yes, that is exactly what it means. Ah, it's beautiful. So I spawn in here on Legend, and it's just musical chairs. We use that to spawn in, undercover, right back into the base. And I mean, look at it. Like, it's not shooting anybody. It's not moving. I bet most of those guys don't even realize that thing has a gun. I mean, it's just a taxi, right? It's a water taxi. A glorified ferry. So here we go again. I can spawn right back into that big bitch. But this time I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like getting out of it. I'm going to test out these guns. Get one for you. Down you go, my little pretty. And oh, somebody shot a rocket at me. I'm at 79% from one rocket shot. Okay, okay, good to know. So I'm looking around a little bit. I mean, I'm harmless. I'm not moving. I'm not hurting anybody other than doing some pretty big damage to that guy over there, making him peek back down. Oh, a squad mate spawned on me. Get me another kill. Okay, okay. I mean, still, look, my health is back to 100%. They're just completely ignoring the armored turtle sitting over here. Just a taxi, you know. I love this. I really do. Oh, got me an assist. All the while, this is doing wonders for racking up my unlocks for this vehicle. Because every time somebody spawns on me while I'm in this thing, that counts towards leveling up the vehicle. So I'm just taking a peek, you know, looking around. I'm like, oh yeah, I did unlock that coaxial gun. Let me play with this a little bit too, you know. I mean, keep in mind, this is the very same AMTRAC from that first opening segment. Put some damage into one guy, pick him off, wheel around here. Can I get him? No. Damn it. Oh, well. Not too bad. But we did blow up the MCOM, and I mean... I just dig it. I dig it a lot that this thing is just a giant armored mobile spawn point. And most people, like, it's not just this game. I've seen these things be used against me like this. I've seen them now used several times as this just semi-stationary, heavily armored mobile spawn point once we get to the base. I mean, people seriously underestimate these things, and I would like to just take a moment to encourage you guys not to underestimate them. Especially on this map, this island, well, this MCOM base set. If you see one just sitting there, it's worth the rockets or the C4 or the mortar charges to go blow it up. Look, we just took an RPG shot to the side. We're at 93%. 93%. Now think about when you're in tanks. An RPG to the side of that, a normal main battle tank, is a lot more than 7% damage that gets done to you, you know? And so that goes a long way to indicating just how more heavily armored these things are. So once again, Legend drives us up to this MCOM. And we're going to try to do the same routine. He hops out, I'm looking around. Unfortunately, I missed the guy that was laying down in that trench. We just got hit by another rocket. I'm down to 92, or is that 82%? Either way, it's not much. Kill that guy. I realized Legend's been killed. He's been in the trench. I'm trying to find him. Thankfully, his laser pointer shot guides me right to him. And then I ride the AMTRAC down with the ship because I didn't want them to be to take it and use it against us. So, I mean, they're slow, they're not very powerful, but they should not be ignored and neglected because they are armored mobile spawn points and people should definitely pay attention to them. I included this in because I decided to hop into it and try it out. I've played the co-op tutorial several times, so I'm qualified to fly now. As of this very moment in the air, I have no unlocks, and so you're gonna see me zipping around here trying to get some points, wanting to level these up. Oh, I destroyed an explosive. Bet somebody had a claymore sitting there. Smart little buggers. Oh, squad spawn on me. Okay, give me some more points. Every bit of points help me get towards those flares, you know. Just gonna zip around here. I mean, I don't think I'm doing too terribly bad for really having a reputation of being a horrible driver in anything I get in. I mean, I'm doing alright, you know. Making these passes, leaving off the throttle. The chopper here was jerky the entire game, in both games actually, every time it's in a vehicle, or air vehicle. Is that lag? I have no idea. But I get a couple of assist points from Lazy Boy's gunning. And we're coming around for another pass. Now pay attention here, would you? I need some help here. So I'm going to fire my rockets down here. Okay, I destroyed an explosive. Whoa, what the fuck happened? The helicopter shook, and then watch this. I got 2 kills? Where did those kills come from? What do you guys think happened? I mean, that was such a delayed response. Do you think the server just lagged and really the chopper was jumping all around from the lag, and I got 2 kills with my rockets? Do you think I hit something and then that later exploded? I'm baffled. I have no idea what got me those 2 kills. I'm grateful for them. They've unlocked flares for me. So, that's something I'll be looking forward to next time I get into an attack chopper. Yay, flares. And then here we're going to skip along to the end of the match where this is the final set of objectives. The one is about to blow right now. As you can see, it is heavily defended. So I'm going to go take a look at the other one. Yay, double suppression assist. Nice. Always good to see. Alright, so off the catwalk we go. Catwoman. I mean catwalk. Out this blown out wall, in through this wall, faster than an elevator, and then I'm going to plant this bitch. Really uncontested. I'd like to say there's some sort of heroic moment that went on here, but really, hopped out of one hole in the wall, hopped into another, armed it, and sat in a corner. It is not the most glorious, but I cannot deny its effectiveness to get that final MCOM, and this was a pretty fun game. I mean, really and truly, we're just screwing around having fun, you know. I was giggling that they were ignoring the AMTRAC so long. Oh, fail nade. Yay. And then I was just messing around in some jets and some choppers, had some fun, unlocked my flares. Yay, flares. Very, very, very fun. And so, hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I gave you a bit of an idea for how to use those AMTRACs, that they shouldn't just be abandoned and given up on once you hit the beach. That they do make for a pretty good spawn point, and maybe sometimes if you just sort of park them a little bit and make the enemy think they're harmless, they can really come back to help you out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. I'll see you next time.